Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-April 2023 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the Bridging the Gap spread. And the way it works is to look at the past, present, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get the rolled out, we'll pull some oracle cards as well with some additional insight, and that's where the Bridging the Gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. Also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's that way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Queen of Staves. So this is actually an Aries energy here. It could just be saying that you really might have felt a strong attraction to this person, and possibly might have even been willing to initiate the contact, even though we see the queens as feminine energy. When it comes to the Queen of Staves, which is Wands, Aries energy, they're a little bit more proactive. But yeah, it could just be saying that you for sure felt that strong pull toward this person, and for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you might have actually met this person through your work environment as well. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Five of Wands. So you could just be one of those things where maybe this person had a lot of options, right? So it could just be one of those things where maybe you observe that they get a lot of attention, but at the same time, with the energy of this card, my eyes are always drawn to the fact that he has that one bouquet of flowers behind his back, to me, which says that most likely, even if they do have a lot of attention, their mindset is usually to just try to settle down with one person. All right. Present energy on your side, we have Sacrifice. So this is the equivalent of the Hangman in traditional tarot, which is usually a Pisces energy. So to see this come up here, it could just be saying that maybe some of you are weighing the pros and cons there, right? So even though you might feel a strong pull to this person, you might be asking yourself, okay, well, could I trust someone who gets a lot of attention, right? So it could just be one of those things where you're wondering, all right, what's the cost benefit here, right? Because if you feel like you might have some trust issues and you see this person does get a lot of attention, that could be something that's causing you some hesitation as to whether or not you want to move the connection forward. All right, present energy on their side, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So Virgo energy here, and to me this is another indicator of what I was picking up on there, right? Because here we see a bunch of pentacles across their chest, and then we see they're carrying that one person, right? So again, like I said, I feel like this is one of those things where their goal ultimately, obviously it does look like they focus on their work, but also this could just be saying that even if they do seem to get a lot of attention, they really do have more of a traditional mindset when it comes to relationships. And this could just be saying that they're willing to put in work toward a connection as well. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Nine of Arrows. So this is a Gemini energy here. And to see this come up could just be saying that for some of you, you could still in the future have this hesitation around communicating with this person. So you might feel like you're getting signs and synchronicities pulling you there, right? Because that's what I usually think of when we see what looks like that angelic figure in the background handing the arrow to her, if we think of arrows representing communication. Plus we see the 8 pointed in the direction of these cards too. So it could just be one of those things where, you could feel that pull drawing you toward this person to communicate to this person, express yourself to this person too. But there's some anxiety around that, right? Because like I said, for the majority of you, I feel like the reason might be that initially you felt a really strong pull to this person too. But again, like I said, I feel like you might have some doubts as to whether or not you could actually trust them in a committed partnership. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Eight of Wands. So pretty action-oriented energy here. This is a Sagittarius energy. And again, I mean, if you look at it, it looks like they really do, yes, we do see multiple people in this past position, but then in the present and here in the future, it's really just like one-to-one connection dynamics, especially even for Eight of Wands energy, which you wouldn't typically tend to think of that initially. So this is saying that this is the energy this person's in, and I feel like this is another indicator that they're probably going to be pretty proactive in trying to move the connection forward between the two of you as well, whereas it looks like you might still have anxiety around the situation. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have Triumph. So To me, this is a good indicator that there will be success within this connection, and maybe for some of you, there could have been physical distance as well, at least at one point, given that we see the artwork here, right? But this is the equivalent of the World card in traditional tarot. So it also represents cycles of completion. So if this was just something that karmically you needed to work out, right? Or like if you did tend to have these trust issues come up for you at times, maybe as you see the reality of the connection play out, that might actually help that. Help you put those trust issues at ease. All right, and then bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Four of Cups. So seeing this here, actually, for some of you, could just be saying that you might actually have a history together from the past. So maybe you actually did attempt a dating scenario in the past. But with me, usually with the Four of Cups, that represents time apart, right? And not getting offers, well, rather getting offers, but not offers that you're satisfied with. And usually that can eventually, ideally, lead to a spark to let you go after what you do want. So if this person did spend some time apart from you, this could be what's leading their spark to come back and try to get things off the ground with you. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Moonlight deck, and I'm going to be looking for unspoken messages from you to them and from them to you as well. So we'll see what comes up. Almost have one there. Got one there. And next, we'll see what we get from them to you. And got one there. All right, so let's see on your side first. All right, well, we have stubborn with 4 dots. Well, I mean, to be fair, it didn't necessarily look like I wasn't really perceiving this energy as a stubborn energy per se, but like I said, it does look like in the past you had that strong pull toward this person, but then it looks like a lot of second guessing in the present and the future, right? So I wouldn't necessarily label it as stubborn, but obviously that's the card that came up. And on their side, we have time. All right, it says, I know the clock is ticking for us. Won't you wait for me? So yeah, to be fair, seeing this here too could just be saying that the two of you might have a bit of a history with each other, and so even if I look at it a little bit differently, this could just be saying that maybe this was a timeline where in the past maybe they did actually like to get attention from multiple people, and now seeing the flowers there, and then like I said, these two energies could just be saying that now they are moving to more of a cycle where they do want to settle down. But that's what I see with that. Right, and lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and just a single card here to wrap the reading up with. So we'll see what comes up. Oh, got one there. All right, so let's see what you got. Okay, we have here and now. There's the artwork, and the number is 32. So let's see what this has to say. Okay, the relationship message says it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship that you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So definitely an interesting message there, right? Especially if you are feeling that energy of, like I said, just feeling a little bit of anxiety around, okay, can I trust this person? Can I trust this connection or not, right? And to be fair, I mean, we are just about to enter into a Mercury retrograde in Taurus, which is the opposite sign of relationships. So if you are starting to feel those feelings bubble up to the surface for you as far as like trust issues, could just be as simple as the retrograde, and once the energy passes, as we get toward, like, let's say the middle to the end of May, you might actually start to feel the energy already clearing out. So, hope it ever resonates for you guys. We'll wrap up there, and we'll see you next month. All right, bye.